try to do that.
It is in a couple of hours. Okay, sit down.
How are you? 30? Sorry. What? 30?
Girl, 30 is insane.
Okay. Who'd like to start? We have Marina and Ty. Lily.
For either of you guys, that third quarter run was obviously pretty impressive. Just kind of what did you feel like was clicking so well for you guys during that stretch?
Sorry, there's something going on.
It's like
distracting me. What'd you
No
say? Sorry.
Just during that big run you guys had in the third quarter, what did you feel like was kind of flowing so well, both offensively and defensively?
Yeah, I mean, especially the starters came out in the third quarter and hit some shots and got some stops and also pushed the pace so that they couldn't get matched up in transition. So good job.
Thanks.
Taisha.
Any other questions for the players?
And Taisha was shooting today. That was always good for us.
For the two of you, I mean, how do you guys kind of balance figuring out who has the hot hand day to day and even just kind of quarter to quarter, like figuring out who you're feeding?
For me, yeah. For me, I think it's just obvious, honestly. Like, just depending on their matchup, it most likely is Breezy most of the time. And then once they collapse on her, we're open for a three. So we just got to ready to spot up and be confident to shoot our shot.
Mm-hmm. And to add, AT does a really good job of distributing and finding the open person. So she doesn't make you work too hard to shoot.
And then just seeing DB's ceremony out there, I mean, what's it like for you guys just to kind of see, you know, the aftermath of a championship, not having been part of one at this level?
Just her legacy. It's amazing just to be a part of her journey. I tell her this all the time. It's like a blessing just to be her teammate because she's been in this league for a while and she's done amazing things. I mean, she's done something that everybody on this team want to get to. And it's just amazing to see her work ethic every night, even still now.
Any other questions? Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
I hope your nails by the way.
Okay, we'll do a quick opening statement and then go to questions.
First, thanks for bearing with us. It was fun watching DB get honored after the game. I'm proud of our effort. I thought we came out and we played really well. You know, we answered runs in the first half and came out and really set the tone in the third quarter. You know, on the defensive end, we got a little bit more aggressive in terms of keeping them out of rhythm, making their catches tougher. You know, getting stops that led to transition opportunities for us. Shared the basketball, which is always important. Took care of the basketball, which is always important for us, and got another big win on the road.
Questions? Emily, go ahead.
So when you have a night like this where Marina and Ty are both shooting pretty well, just kind of how do you balance rotating the two of them, figuring out sort of who's going to be your hot hand of the moment.
Yeah, that's tough. It's tough with that. Certainly as well because of what Dejanay brings on the defensive end of the floor. You always want to have her out there. I mean, it impacted Veronica's minutes, obviously. And that's probably what's going to end up happening on a night that they're both playing really well. It took DB a little bit to get going, but I thought she started to finally find a rhythm. And then certainly when we broke it open in the third quarter, we wanted to try to keep minutes as low as possible in the fourth. While still maintaining, a sense of urgency and understanding that this is a team that can get back into ball games. So that's going to be a tough balancing act for us. It's a good problem to have, but we need them both on the floor knocking down shots.
And that big run you guys had in the third, just kind of what did you think sort of clicked there for you to have all of that sort of go right at the same time?
I mean, knocking down shots, I thought defensively we were really aggressive. We didn't allow any easy passes. We didn't allow many easy shots. Our rotations were there. And because of that, we were able to get out in transition. I thought our flow in transition, using drag screens, hunting early opportunities, we got a lot of high percentage looks. And, certainly when you have players like Ty, Marina, and DB that can get hot quickly, finding them is then the next thing. It's making sure you have an eye in transition on them, making sure you're hunting opportunities to give them drag screens in transition. And I know they shot the ball incredibly well, but also Breezy. I mean, again, this is like the fifth game that Breezy's been dominant on the interior. She set the tone for us early, and she opened up those 3-point shooting opportunities for the guards.
Tiffany, go ahead.
Congratulations to win, Coach. So post-Olympics, there was a lot of new people that came into this team. I think there was a couple of losses, rough losses. You got back on track with these past 3 wins. Do you feel like this team is kind of coming together, gelling together?
Yeah, I think so. I think we've started to see it offensively, especially, and that's where we knew it was going to be a little bit of a growth edge for us. Understanding how, when, where to get people the ball with an additional scorer and playmaker on the floor in Marina. Certainly, being able to find ways to get her involved in the offense, not just as a scorer, but as a facilitator. And I feel like, over the last 3 games or so, we've started to find that. I'm proud of the progress that we've made. We've still got progress that needs to be made. We got to go on the road and play Vegas again. And, hopefully we'll be a little bit better offensively this time around than we were the last time.
Last question, Nathan, go ahead.
Hey, Coach, good win tonight. Really, the fourth quarter, the bench had 9 of the team's 18 points. What did you like about that?
I like that they stayed ready. That they stayed ready. It's going to take everybody, for us to accomplish what we want to accomplish. And we always say that you got to stay ready so you don't have to get ready. And it's hard when you sit there all game long, right? Then they come out and be impactful. I felt like they all were impactful. They were all ready to go. We had an opportunity to rest our starters and be able to, it's a tough road trip, and we got to turn around and play on Sunday afternoon. So being able to get rest was important, and our bench came in and did what we needed them to do.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you, everyone.